Monday Health Minutes, sponsored by Valley Health.
Hi, I'm Melanie Schaefer. This is Valley Health Minutes. Did you know that 83% of new moms try breastfeeding? And 59% of those moms say, that was harder than I thought it would be. There are ways and there are people that can help make you successful. And today we're talking to lactation consultant Jan Wilkes about how to do that. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me. This is a great opportunity.
There's so much great information to share. Let's talk about the benefits of breastfeeding first.
Okay. A lot of benefits for babies. Some moms already know because we do spend so much time talking about benefits, but breastfed babies have fewer illnesses, ear infections, upper respiratory problems. It gives them a reduced risk of getting juvenile diabetes later on, can give them some protection against childhood leukemia. And these are not just benefits while we're nursing the baby, these are lifelong benefits for this baby that carry into childhood, adulthood. We tend to leave mom out. There's great benefits for mom too. It reduces her risk of breast cancer, cervical cancer, heart disease, helps her lose some of her pregnancy weight a little bit faster.
That's always good.
Yes, that's always good. I do try to joke with moms about, you can just sit on your couch, nurse your baby, and pretend you're at the gym working out because you're burning several calories just by doing that. So there's lots of benefits for mom and baby. The bonding experience between mom and baby is so important. So that's another great benefit.
Yeah, the bonding is precious for sure. So with all of the benefits, a lot of women feel like it is harder than I thought it would. What would be some of the challenges that women will face?
One big challenge is always getting that baby to latch at the breast. We talk about, it's natural to breastfeed. That's what we're designed to do as women, but it is a challenge.
Sometimes it takes a couple tries to kind of get things rolling.
Yes, and I think sometimes women come into it, this is natural, it's just going to happen. And it does take a little bit of work. Sometimes labor and delivery may have been long and involved, so we've got an extra tired mom, an extra tired baby. Babies are actually ready to breastfeed right after they're delivered. So that's really important that after delivery we give mom time to breastfeed before they take them back to the nursery to kind of clean them up. So once baby's been to the nursery and is that swaddled up like a little cocoon, they're just kind of I'm done. And that makes it challenging to breastfeed at the hospital a little bit. But getting baby to latch at the breast, getting them to open wide and nurse at the breast can be one of the big challenges. If mom does get baby to latch but not correctly, then mom can end up with some sore nipples, some pain, and sometimes I think
that's discouraging enough to quit for a lot of moms,
yes. And they just kind of give up. Or I think we're hard on ourselves as women. It's like, I tried it, it didn't work, I don't know what I did, and just give up and move on to formula and bottles.
But that's where lactation consultants can come into play. A lot of women, almost everybody has some kind of lactation consultant in the hospital, but once you leave the hospital, what can a lactation consultant provide if you hit some of those hiccups?
As I said before, some of the latch issues, that's kind of usually what we run into. And nowadays, most women are being discharged 24 hours now instead of 48. So we're going home much earlier and running into those hiccups, as you said. So reaching out to a lactation consultant, we can talk over the phone or have you come into the office. We can work with you one-on-one, getting that baby to latch correctly, offer you some different maybe positions, some different ways to hold the baby to maybe help with that latch.
Or just maybe even some encouragement.
Oh, yes. Yes, and
not just the mechanics, but you're doing a good job. Your baby is getting enough food.
Yes, and we all need that. I talk to moms about with a bottle you can see how much baby took. Unfortunately, with breastfeeding, you can't really, you can't see that.
Right.
So you're just encouraging them to throw a little personal in. My mom didn't breastfeed me, so I didn't have that support. So reaching out to friends, family, I was working at the WIC office, so I had breastfeeding support at work, which was great. And I could reach out, hey, is this normal? And I got that reassurance so that I could continue breastfeeding. So yes, and that is one thing a lactation consultant can do, is give you that support and that pat on the back and keep you going.
Keep you going. Do you need a referral to see a consultant?
Do not need a referral. Not within Valley, we do not need a referral. The mom can pick up the phone and give me a call. or sometimes I have a doctor's office, the pediatrician office, or I've had a few OB offices call, I've got this patient that's having some trouble, can you talk to her? Sure.
But there is help out there for moms so they can continue the experience. And
yes.
as you mentioned, breast milk is the gold standard for your baby.
It is.
There are some challenges, but they
yes.
can be overcome for a very successful experience
right.
for everyone.
Yes.
All right, Jan, thank you so much.
Oh, thank
some
you.
great information to pass along to all those new mamas out there.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thanks for being here for Valley Health Minutes. I'll see you next Monday.